Okay, happy 420, everybody. This is Joe.
Davis.
Down the K-hole.
Mm-hmm.
We go down the K-hole in this podcast. I tell you what, we cover various topics. We cover topics such as politics, street gossip, rap, sports,
That's
all types
sexy red.
all types of sports, conspiracies.
All of the conspiracies your dad talks about.
Heavily comedy influenced.
Yeah.
Not something you need to worry. This is a light listen. This is lighthearted. We mean nothing personally or nothing of ill will. But with that being said, pay attention. We're trying to open some eyes.
Oh yeah, you can open that third one.
We're trying to open some eyes. Just pay attention to us.
Oh, we're not even tapped in with the Illuminati yet. Why are we throwing up hand signs? I would sell my soul right away for that shit.
All right, so
What? You telling me
Penny
quick way
for-
to the top, bro?
penny
You gotta
for-
drink a little blood.
penny for
Nothing
thought.
too crazy.
Penny for thoughts. What do you think about this OJ case?
The OJ?
Or the OJ dying and the OJ case?
Bro, that case been going on forever, bro. It's just what's that lady's name? Caitlyn Jenner.
I don't give a damn. He didn't kill him.
Bruh.
He didn't.
I saw that video recently.
Did it go fit?
Just 154 yards average. Come on now.
Bro,
Hey, can't forget that.
you can't negate the juice. We're talking
And he was pulling that
All-American-
sweet
all
Jenner pussy.
American. Listen, we're talking all American. We're talking
running back.
all American. No, not only that. We're talking like top 10 running backs
Top 10 all
ever.
time.
Yeah, I'm sure he holds numerous records. Fuck the robbery or whatever.
Hey,
You know
I
what I
bet the
mean?
Bronco stock went up after those videos.
I mean, just a little, don't cheat on your man.
Yeah.
Do not cheat on your man, and that will not happen. Some people, when they take a lot of hits to the head,
Yeah.
especially a football player who's
Yeah.
done it their whole life, they're not right in the head.
Screws are loose.
Screws are loose, and
And
if
he
he
was
loves
trying
you,
to find him on the ground.
yeah, he was trying to find him on the ground along with.
The knife he murdered his wife with.
Well, no, he was trying to find it on the ground with. He was trying to find his screws on the ground after he found whoever killed his wife.
Oh yeah.
He didn't kill his wife.
Because he didn't kill his wife. I forgot about that.
He went down for robbery.
Yeah. Not killing his wife.
But I think he should have got probation for that robbery. I don't think he should have ever served jail time.
Oh yeah. He had that. Didn't he have that nice?
He's
lawyer?
the juice, bub.
Yeah, the juice.
It's the juice.
The juice. He also had the. Didn't he have the same defense team? Wasn't the Jenner family's like dad on that? Like, it was
Yeah,
called
no, the
Dream Team?
Kardashians. Yeah, no, for real. Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Voice it off for me, just in case we're missing out. No, dude, like hit your voicemail once to record, just so we have it right here. The Kardashians, they got a humongous, I don't know how long that case went on, but I mean that's where a lot of their relevancy was born.
Yeah.
Because
That's how they got thrown into the higher
yeah,
ups
because
of Los Angeles life.
I almost said Rob, because what's his name, Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, that whole thing is the fucking butterfly effect.
Yeah,
Just
I
that
know.
thing flapped one time, stabbed the woman.
I think without that event, I think that's a huge butterfly effect or whatever it's called. You go back in time and you change something and it completely alters history.
OJ doesn't catch a body. Women aren't walking around with these skims on.
Yeah, like what?
BBLs are not cool.
Yeah, like
We live in a world where we probably have already been to Mars if OJ don't kill.
well, about the Mars thing.
Yeah.
What about the? Am I
What about
bullshit? Am I bullshitting? Did the government come out and say that aliens are real?
I mean, they've been playing with it for so long and fucking.
Do you think that's just like? Do you think that's just like a? You think that's a tactic? You think that's a tactic to further divide?
I mean, they throw it out to like throw away from the actual story. Like, oh my God, 20 new leaks. Yeah.
Obviously, it's a diversion.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's a diversion.
Yeah.
But
Because it's like such a cult classic like topic, so sci-fi, everybody's interested, and it's got such a big meaning to it. Like, if they are real, that shit just means that.
Yeah, no, like
There's so much things
well,
we don't understand.
I personally do not think like, and me, I'm ready for like if an alien was to approach me
Yeah.
I can't speak for everyone, but I can definitely say for myself,
Yeah.
my mind can comprehend that. I can fathom that.
Yeah,
it's
just
not
eat
gonna
enough
it's not gonna
mushrooms,
it's not gonna blow my. Yeah,
Yeah, just eat some mushrooms.
like I know God exists. I know aliens are real. I know reality is far more stranger than fiction.
Yeah, you just make it what you want to make.
Fiction, in my mind, is 60% more real. Is more reality than what they so-called facts say.
Yeah, because I mean,
I think
your imagination is so bountiful.
I would
that
say
you
this
could-
is a hot take. I'd say at least 20% of the things we were taught in school about real life, the things we were taught about the real world, 20% of them were not true.
Yeah, I mean, because it's just whoever the victor writes the history. So especially with our like Common Core books,
Men were
like,
not taught how to be men.
Yeah,
Women were not taught how to be women.
yeah. 'Cause that's not really like the nuclear family's not
Morals
so much
were
of a
not
big thing.
morals were not instructed. I personally believe even in our generation we probably should have had we should have been able to still had our ass whipped in school.
I mean, maybe not in school because maybe you get
get
those predators.
No, yeah, you spawn a lot more. You spawn some monsters with that because some kids, you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
some kids
and they probably get beat at home too.
some
if they're acting out.
some kids they don't get the attention at home and they don't get beat at home, so they act out in school, and then you go and you beat their ass in school because they're acting out so hard, and then they're like, you know, it can create a monster. You know what I'm saying? I've seen like different.
But I do think that
precedents of
schools are
stuff.
supposed to be like a safe space to where you don't have to worry about.
I think
environment.
I think our school system has well, obviously, I mean, if you have over a room temp IQ, you should know that
Room temp.
school IQ is definitely school IQ or school the school curriculum is completely different than what it was when our grandparents were growing up.
Yeah, they had a lot more focus on like trades.
Every man our grandparents'
Yeah, 'cause
age
people wanted to be
knows damn
workers.
near everything about a car, could service their car,
Yeah.
keep their car going for 20 years.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like
Our parents can't do that.
no.
My dad could do it. He's a master mechanic. Shout out, Pops. You're gonna see this one day.
I'm still not gonna.
You don't deserve
fix
me.
a car.
You don't deserve me, but I don't deserve you because without you, I wouldn't be the man I am today.
You wouldn't have so much hate.
Mm-hmm.
This is the hating podcast. I'm just love hating shit.
Yeah, hate us. We
No,
want you
don't
to
hate
hate
us.
us.
No,
No, we want you
please,
to
I
hate
need
us.
it.
We want you to hate us. I want you to hate me, take me as such a joke. But I don't want you.
I gotta go.
But I want
on
you to
already
pay.
am a
But
joke.
I want you to pay the fuck attention to what I say, and when I say it,
Be throwing some bombs out there.
because I guarantee you.
Anybody
You
with a
take-
hat
you
like
took-
that, they've got something to say, and you should
I
listen.
guarantee you're gonna leave when my comedic side comes out, and this shit gets clipped. I guarantee you're gonna be repeating some of my lines.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. Some of you're gonna be repeating some of my lines. You can get you some poo-tang for it. And get you a little cooter for it.
I was there on the Patreon, first 100 subscribers.
Mm.
Yeah, ladies, you know I'm a big deal.
Yeah,
I like underground
you
podcasting.
see, Davey here is a stud, but we're both taking men at the moment. I will, however, say this: we're looking to have guests on,
Oh yeah.
and this is a big. We're gonna put this on the smallest platform we can. We're gonna try to get this locally. I'm starting with the fight career. I opened as Joe. My name is Kyle Jackson. Start my fight career August 1st.
And where are you rising from?
In West Virginia.
What, Jim? What is that they say? Rising from fucking.
I'll be starting my training at Four Seasons. I trained wrestling throughout high school. I boxed throughout my life. I'll be independent. I'll have a coach. I'll have a manager. But I don't know if I don't know if I'll have a full team. But it'll just be amateurs. But it will pay the bills.
Oh yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
Ooh, what do you think
I
about
made-
those
I made-
backyard boxing? Would you be doing that?
I'm gonna be doing a lot of that type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
My grandfather was recently which I'm the third to. Well, I'm the second to, because it's my mom's dad, and I have his full name. Got diagnosed with kidney cancer. and he had a tumor in one of his kidneys, and he
Fiend break.
they caught it, and he did not, and they caught it, and they hit him with this like experimental thing. It went away. He went back for the scans.
Was he on his whole shit?
It was on his other one. He had another one. So he started his chemo and he started his chemo infusions this week.
Chemo, bro. That's
his hair's already turning gray, and I told him, I looked him in his eyes, I called him by his first name.
Ooh.
And I said, your son, you never had a son, your son's gonna hold UFC gold 5 years from this date.
Throw that puppy over your back.
I don't care. Listen, I drink, I smoke. I don't do hard drugs. I have a history. I have quite a history. My fans will. I'm sure it'll surface at some point in my career and my platform. Both of ours probably. Don't mean to throw you under the bus.
I just don't want the videos to come out of me just folding.
I mean, I'm sure you might see that, but whatever. I mean, it is. Watch me go from bending at the waist to holding UFC gold, and then
putting it around your waist,
and then how comedy I am. I just want to inspire and inform and spread happiness.
Hell yeah.
And I want to offend some people because obviously I want money. And I don't make money. I don't make money if you all aren't offended or if you all aren't laughing. If you all are not tuned in,
I need the interaction.
I'm teaching you all the algorithm. Well, we don't even know what we're doing with this podcast.
We couldn't even figure out how to put the microphones on, bro. This shit's not even on.
This shit's not fucking on.
This shit's not on.
You're gonna hear us perfectly.
Shout out to the Scott County Library, though.
Yeah, shout out to Scott County Library.
If you're a SoundCloud rapper and you're definitely not making it out, sign up for this shit, bro. Free.
If you're a SoundCloud rapper, if you're a low-end producer, and you know what the hell's going on with this setup we got going on over here,
and even if you don't, you just gotta learn how to read some instructions.
Learn how to read it, and you'll be there. You go. You're our cameraman, our audio man, and you'll get cut in. We'll pay you. It's a job right there. Side hustle, bringing a good amount of money.
A couple hours on a weekend.
I mean, but we're gonna figure it out ourselves eventually.
Yeah, just
don't make us go to a producer because then we're gonna start lapping. We're gonna start lapping these figureheads.
Have a P Diddy studio sesh.
So, who am I? I am an aspiring comedian. Been writing for over a year.
What?
Haven't gotten on stage yet. So unlike OJ, I haven't got the chance to kill yet. My name
bomb before I can even get on there. It's so much easier to bomb in front of a camera. I feel like
OJ didn't know too much. OJ, you see, I didn't know too much about the man. But I really do hope if he gets buried in gloves, I hope they fit well. Rest in peace, OJ.
Man, I imagine him with some like dainty little
long live Juice. Long live Juice. He had his demons. We all had our demons. Hate me for it if you want. You have your fucking demons too.
Bro, what if we get like a generational person like that again? It's Antonio Brown. What if he just starts?
Antonio Brown is one of those other people. He might snap out and kill somebody.
Oh yeah.
I mean, is it him or it's him who was smashing Tom Brady's chick, wasn't it?
He was putting his dick on Twitter. That's all I know in Snapchat a couple years ago.
Wild.
Ooh. And he has
dude,
like
it's crazy. We're very conspiracy based crackers. I swear to God.
It all lines up.
Yeah,
it all lines up. Actually, under there is a tinfoil hat.
There's knives right here, in the bill for me to swing. I keep weapons on me. I'm a very paranoid man.
Keep the tinfoil hat so the 5G radar gaze can't get you.
Yeah, we got VPN.
Not this time, Biden.
We got VPN and proxies hooked up in the library. They don't know that.
I can't even spell proxy. I couldn't even begin.
But we're very big on the conspiracies. That new footage of the Twin Towers getting hit from the perspective of some fucking tourist videos popping up. of that. This isn't an STD. It should have already. It should already. It should already have been up.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that? Like, what in the hell is the deal with that?
Yeah, that just shows that our CIA and the intelligence just isn't what people think it is. Like, they're not for real tapping into that shit.
And speaking of our beloved lettered agencies, our beloved lettered agency, God bless you guys.
I love the feds.
I love you guys.
I'm not wired up right now.
I am not a criminal. I am licensed to carry every weapon I possess, and when I carry, I'm very responsible. I don't brandish. I don't carry. I don't have guns in my possession when I'm under the influence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm under the influence a lot. I'm under the influence right now. It's 420. Happy 420, everybody.
Oh yeah. The
if
Lord's
you're happen to watching this while you're smoking, take you a toke for me.
Ooh.
Take you a bong rip. Take you a chop.
Burn that shit.
Take you a dab. But not. It better be live rosin, or hash rosin.
Hash rosin. We on that opium.
Yeah.
But what were those things you let me hit? The fucking tobacco puffs?
The chops.
The chops, bro.
Yeah. Chops. Chops is grabba chips. Weed. It's weed, grabba chips, weed packed in a bowl tight. Clear at one rip.
That shit.
Zoned.
That's a different type of feeling.
But speaking of our beloved lettered agencies.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to the DEA. You guys are actually the best, for real.
Hey.
For real, if you ever need someone to...
Yeah.
If you ever need a poster boy for the DEA, I'll never work with you. Sorry, Omerta. I'll never work with you. But I'll be a poster boy. I'll tell everybody the DEA is the most non-corrupt, the most
the greatest people.
The best
the
lettered
backbone
agency.
of our country?
Yes.
Ooh.
The war on drugs is
The greatest thing.
It's absolutely the best thing that ever happened to this country.
On God. Thank you, Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan, it was fucking Richard Nixon, you dumb son of a bitch.
No.
Yes.
It was Reagan.
RICO laws was implemented.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the DEA.
No, I'm talking. That was whenever we were fucking hunting Pablo.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
I was just talking about
It's all right.
big
We don't
drug issue.
We typically we have our Jamies in here. Jamie, if you watch the Joe Rogan podcast, it's our girl. It's
That
our
one
wife.
guy?
It's our wives. They're very very smart, particularly.
Yeah.
And very very articulate. They're able to check us on
Oh yeah.
stuff that we may be incorrect about. We don't have them in here right now. And we're
I'm
not
constantly bullshitting.
And we don't feel like it's 420. We're fried. We don't feel like fact checking ourselves, so we're not
I
going to
feel
bother
like
with
putting
that.
misinformation up on
You
the
can
internet. Everyone
can
gets to do
repost it and clown us at how wrong we are about stuff.
These
But yeah.
two white Americans hopped on and started talking about the death of OJ.
I hope this reaches overseas. But anyway, about our lettered agencies.
I mean, I guess since we're talking about
Dare is making a comeback. Like for real, Dare is making a comeback.
Oh yeah.
Like there is.
I saw that new Channel 5 documentary on it in Las Vegas where they went to like the convention for it.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty fire.
So they're making a comeback, but the thing is that they're only making a comeback in certain. They're making. How do I say this? The dare.
To resist drugs.
That's not an agency, is it? It's
probably a funded like outreach program.
Yeah, it's more like a program.
Because they were
So
spending
the DARE
hundreds of
program's
millions
making
of
a
dollars
comeback.
in the 90s and 80s.
There's a lot of money going into funding to get kids and people off dope and stuff.
Yeah.
So they're making a comeback.
Which I mean is probably not the worst thing in retrospect,
But it's not even but the craziest part is it's not even due to the CIA selling crack anymore, which they're still doing.
it's the Chinese.
Yeah, the Chinese are the problem.
Yeah. And the people that
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
You don't have to.
Will I get canceled if I say it?
I don't think so. I don't think you can get canceled on your first episode.
The Chinese virus.
Coronavirus.
No,
No, not that one.
I'm talking about the Chinese virus.
Ooh, communism?
No,
No.
The Chinese virus that put us in fucking lockdown for 2 years.
That Wuhan pack.
The COVID-19.
COVID-13?
Yeah. the what's it called? The Omicron or what?
Omicron. That shit's insane.
The Chinese virus.
The Chinese virus. Right.
The
I also thought you were talking about TikTok.
The sneaky shit they're pulling. Their sneaky shit they're pulling on the Eastern Front.
Oh yeah, it's not all quiet anymore.
The constant just shadiness.
Right. They've been doing this shit forever.
Well, it's because we came. It's because
because
when we came during the Opium Wars, I think they're a little bit smarter, so they realize.
And they don't forget
these Americans. They really love this opium.
Opium.
This is the best place to grow it. So
Facts.
This is the only place we can grow it legally. So we're gonna trap these motherfuckers. We're gonna underground trap these motherfuckers. Yep.
Gotcha.
Since you want to come and take it from us.
Yeah. They got
and instead of just buying it out and just buying the whole nation's opium production in total,
and now they're
solving the problem. They're just gonna weaken our population.
Yeah, and just the people.
I encourage every single one of you all to look at the 2025 or 2030 New World Order.
Oh. The New World Order?
I'm a firm believer in this.
Do you think it's just white people in the world order? I feel like that's what people imagine.
No,
it's just white people.
No, it can't be. Because there's white people. There's not more white people on the earth than there is other races. There's more.
Did you see that Vietnamese lady? There's
more
billionaire that went.
There's more Indians on the planet than any other race.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Indian men. Ooh,
yeah, India.
They are up to no good on the internet. I've never seen
an Indian man
doing the right thing on the internet.
Listen, man, Indian men.
Yeah.
They go and they make 17 children.
They just keep pumping
with
them
4
out.
different women.
Yeah.
And out of that pops out, like, for some reason, 90% of them are more Indian men.
Yeah, and they're still horny. They just horny. They just are really horny.
Very horny. If you've ever watched
and Vagine.
Oh my god, dude! I wish we had our Jamie in here, and I wish we had the full
pull
up an Indian man sliding in someone's DMs for Christ's fucking sake.
Big boob, very shit. Holy good.
Okay.
Got that piece.
Yes.
Smoke some Black and Milds in the studio.
Let me see what we got here. Yeah. Start us off right here while I line something up for us.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright, so a little something I've been cooking up that whenever a female transitions to a male, they always pick something, a little corked up, something exer, or wait, maybe that's just their pronouns. But nevertheless, they're not a real dude, because if a real dude would have had a chance to repick his name, I'm talking Optimus Prime, probably just fucking Braveheart or something for real. Just something that just makes sense. But,
This is what I'm all for. I'm all for acceptance of whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro.
No, if you were born a man and you became a woman, and I know this,
yeah,
and I watch my 4-year-old daughter in the future walk into a woman's bathroom and you walk in behind her.
Yeah, that's a dicey situation.
I'm walking in that woman's bathroom making sure my child is okay.
And that's reasonable. I mean,
I don't want my daughter going into a fucking men's bathroom and seeing a dick hang.
Yeah.
On a urinal. You know what I mean? Like,
I bet it'll progressively get better to where, like, at some point they're always
it's a dying movement.
Yeah, there's not going to be any sex.
No one's funding that bullshit. I'll call it right now. I think it's fucking bullshit. It's a fucking mental illness. I don't care what anyone thinks.
Yeah.
I accept it. If you want to do that, that's fine. If you were born a man, you're going to the man's restroom. If you were born a woman, you're going to the woman's restroom. Whether you have a fucking penis or not, you're going to the fucking woman's restroom if you were born a fucking woman.
Yeah.
Like, it's plain and simple. It's common fucking sense. But it ain't the trans community's fault. It's not. It's brainwashing.
Yeah.
This has been going on for years. You could look it up.
Especially at, like, the start of the rise of the Me Too movement. That's when you saw people, like, if all these women are just so pissed off and they're actually doing just walking shirtless through
What
Times Square.
What started it was a mixture of
It comes out of the
BLM,
It comes out of the colleges.
feminism, which had already existed before Black Lives Matter, and the trans right. Then you had the acceptance for like fat shaming and fat acceptance, and
gay marriage kind of really started it
Gay
off.
marriage really started it all. Yeah. If you let your child identify as anything other than a male or a female, you make me sick. That's my personal opinion, and I ain't worth shit. But I can guarantee you, more people agree with me. More people agree with me than you.
Yeah,
I guarantee you.
It's just the quiet few.
If not, I'll send you my address, and I'll send you my address.
And we're doxing on the first episode.
I'll tell you, I'll send you my address, and I will personally make an apologize video, and I will personally euthanize myself if that's the case.
Euthanize? It's such a
insane
statement.
I stand on what I say,
Joe. Standing on that one. Yeah, doubtful that they're gonna want an apology and probably just swat your house. That's how the internet people work. They don't want to pull up and do anything. They just be a nuisance on the internet.
Yeah, which you're only helping me, son.
Yeah, it's just the same thing with like I love watching people just get race baited on Twitter, bro.
You're like I said, you're only helping me.
Like they just be getting angry for
So keep on. I gotta count this real quick.
Okay, but I guess back to what you were saying about how like the start of like ramping up of like social justice and like virtue signaling kind of activities like that really just started.
The social rights movement played into that too.
Yeah, just like the universities and colleges.
And on the topic of social rights, I just want to interject one more time.
Uh-huh.
Martin Luther King was a poster boy of the black rights movement. Of the social rights movement. If you are a black person, you are tuning in, and you think I'm racist or you think like I'm prejudiced or any way towards any group of people, do your research on Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Do your research on the history of the Moorish people. Do your history of where you come from, because we all come from the same fucking people.
Yeah. And shout out Homo sapiens.
Yeah.
They the OG.
And it ain't no black or nothing. It was from where we were. It's from where we originated.
We all made it the same shit.
Yeah.
It's all skin and bone.
Without your history, if we wouldn't have divided when we were first starting to civilize.
Yeah.
If we wouldn't have divided,
Mm-hmm.
we'd all be the same color. Hot take.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. But
And also at some point we're all gonna be the same color.
yeah.
We're
God
keep
fearing.
it all so pure
We're
for
God
so long.
fearing men in this room, baby.
Oh yeah.
Hey, but,
all the gods.
Hey, but
even the made up ones.
Hey, alhamdulillah.
Inshallah.
Right? Yeah.
Ramadan
Ramadan Makbar or whatever.
Makbar.
Yeah, however you say it.
That shit does sound nice.
I'm a big fan of Islam. But go ahead, Davis. My bad. I'm tired of cutting you off.
Oh, you're cool, bro. You got something to say. Got to get it off your chest.
Got to.
It's cool, but yeah, what he was talking about, like knowing like the history of like how your people immigrated to your country that you now live in. Being an immigrant, everyone's an immigrant in America, which I think is pretty neat. Except the slaves, they were kind of forced over here. But you know, other than them, they're still immigrants. But yeah, when he was talking about the Malcolm X situation, like I fucking love that shit. Like that was some real like revolutionary type activities. Even though Martin Luther King did it in a different way and still was able to acquire so much leg room to move around as a black man or woman in America, I think it's dope as fuck.
You feel me? Nah, like for sure. And
especially the amount of movies and like kind of like shit that comes out depicting like those like the Black Klansmen and like the life of just Muhammad Ali. Like that whole area was just, it's cool American history.
Yeah,
Like it's
you're right.
important to know because they're doing the same thing in the same sort of way that the first Americans did when fighting against the British. I feel like
People don't realize
it's all
this either.
standing on what you believe in. Your
What
ethics.
happened with the slave trade is, first off, I don't care. This is literal fact. This is African knowledge, like history books.
Yeah.
People of Moorish descent, people who God's people, which I call black people. I do call them God's people, black people.
Oh, you think that they're Israelites? Is that your take?
No.
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 God's people.
Black people are God's people. Whether they believe whatever they believe.
Okay.
That's who.
And not the Israelites, because that's like the take I
No.
see a lot of
No.
like.
No. That
People
was
take
all.
on
That was all. That was all. Man wrote that.
Yeah.
Man wrote that because Israel was gonna do whatever. Israel didn't exist 100 years ago, bub.
Yeah.
What was that right before?
Well,
that?
it did, and then it didn't.
The slave
and then
trade.
It did.
The slave trade. Those Africans were sold.
And wasn't it?
They
like
were.
Dutch?
Yes. They
Dutch?
Yes. They were sold to a nation,
Mhm.
which that nation went and sold. Population grew of slaves across Europe.
Yeah.
It was going on way before America. People think that what's it called, the transatlantic slave route,
Slave trade, yeah.
that's been going on since 400 years before America.
Yeah.
It's
and
been going on in Europe.
Slavery itself is always
We
just happening.
come from, I believe, where do we come from? England.
Mhm.
Is that where where the
Irish.
colonists come from?
Yeah.
Was it a mixture? Was it like
I'm pretty sure it was just
UK?
just the king,
Yeah, it was the kingdom. It was the United Kingdom.
because they were fucking the whole world
They-
at that point, right?
they
and then
come
they lost
across-
a 3-1 lead, bro. Fuck the
They
British.
come across and they set up their transatlantic. They didn't come here with any slaves, man.
Yeah.
They had to get the slaves.
They came with Protestant
This-
people.
this-
They came with Irish slaves.
Yeah, like black people.
And then they got the upgrade.
Black people. The only reason black people were enslaved is because black people enslaved themselves in Africa and sold them out.
Yeah, they were selling each
Call
other.
me on that if you want. I'm not a racist. I'm fucking quarter Somalian
Got
and
that pirate in
and
ya?
quarter Samoan.
That R.
Yeah, and I'm fucking like, you know what I mean? Like I'm cultured as hell. I have a black wife. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. There ain't a racist bone in my body. Now you're gonna hear me say some racist things. It's gonna be jokes. It's not gonna be slurs, but it's gonna be some racist jokes and undertones.
Yeah, some
Because it's
topical subjects.
but you gotta understand as listeners, if you truly enjoy comedy, it's the pinnacle of comedy right now. Racism is. I hate to say that, but
I mean, maybe not racism, but just takes on race and like how
yeah,
everyone reacts about race when it's brought up.
racism, and like
Yeah. Those are just like
just
flashing
really
trigger words.
grotesque subjects are really the pinnacle of comedy. I think the pinnacle of comedy is farts.
Farts. I do like a good knock joke. I mean,
I like
those
a good,
are classic. Why the
if it's-
chicken cross the road? That
your
shit
mama,
gets filet.
Your mama jokes.
Your mama.
Let me pull that out real quick. We'll go ahead and play that for you.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yo mama jokes. Yo mama so fat.
Yeah, y'all are gonna like this.
Yo mama's so fat she could put all of the U.S. debt on her stomach.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and give y'all a little playthrough on this. I'm
No YouTube Premium. We're already been sold out. We don't have a producer.
Your mom's so fat, she sat down on the chair and broke the chair's meniscus. Your mom is so fat, she sold her soul for a pair of biscuits. Okay.
Biscuit. I love Michigan rap so much.
Me too.
It's for real. Like I was.
Who's your
so
favorite
out of-
right now? Don't say Rio because he's not Detroit. Because we're talking Detroit. But we're talking Michigan rap. You could say your favorite out of Flint, and your favorite out of Detroit.
I like Draco and Vino. That's a classic. That's one of the
They're
first.
Detroit.
Oh, they are.
Give me your top. Give me your because it's so many in Detroit.
I guess
give me your
maybe
top five.
Crispy
Give me
Life
your
is fun.
give me your top. Give me your top 5. Michigan.
I don't know if I can do top 5.
I'll give you mine right now.
What's that?
Number 1, you got to pay homage to the GOAT. Like you have to pay homage to the GOAT.
Mm-hmm. Who's that?
Fuck, what's his name? Peasy.
Peasy.
You gotta pay homage to the GOAT. Peasy. We're gonna go Peasy. I'm gonna go. This is a current, but this is my second favorite. Babytron, obviously.
Babytron.
Babyface.
Good to see the Italians still working in the music industry.
No, I'm instead of Babyface at number 2, I'm gonna put I Swear Vezo. Number 3, I'm gonna put Babyface Ray. Number 4, I'm gonna put Babytron. And number 5, I'm gonna put. This is a hard one for me because I'm a little bit biased on this dude because of similar lifestyles.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Band Gang / Shred Gang for number 5.
Band Gang is that's a 2016 banger.
I've been the all the way up until 2021.
Really?
Yeah,
I stopped kind of listening to them after I got out of the shenanigans.
Back the fuck up! All these bands gave me the cash flu. Go on, run up on some stupid shit and get the mag drew. You a stupid. I wouldn't even put it past you. My little popping perks like they
cashews. Riding around in the Camry bumping that shit. About to go sell a dime bag or a cart.
Oh, nah, dude, I love it, dude.
And that music just makes you just want to not particularly kill anyone in my instance.
No, it just fires you up. It fires you up.
Just gets me going.
Any mood, bro. I wake up and listen to Babytron.
Just get you going.
I wake up every single morning, bro. You know I listen to Equilibrium by Babytron, Okinawa, and I listen to Michigan Ave and Thinking Out Loud. I listen to all those every day by him at least. I listen to a lot of music.
Yeah.
Various fucking genres.
What about B.O.P. Kosher? You fucking with him?
I really like B.O.P. Kosher. He's unique.
He had a song.
He's like Tron. He's Jewish. I mean, he's just.
Yeah.
He's solid.
Yeah. He had a song with Young Lane.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. He has one with Tron. It's called IRL.
The tennis one too.
Yeah.
Going back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah. I can go back and forth with Tron, but I'll let the chopper do it. Yeah. What did he say? He said, no, I forget. It's kosher. You can hardly understand the motherfucker. He's fucking gorgeous.
I keep that Five Below. He is a beautiful little Jewish man.
So, what I wanna get into, because we are gonna be wrapping up here in about 10 minutes. We didn't do much of an intro, but Davis, reading his notes, he has a new favorite thing to think about.
What's that?
His favorite thing to think about is the more boys conservative fathers hope they have, that just means they have a higher chance of having a gay son.
Yeah. You can only have so much of one thing. You can have your 4 All-American running back football players, God-fearing. But there is that one chance that he is going to want to be around his mother a little too much.
Yeah.
Not to say he can't still be an all-state football player, but...
Now, single mothers, let me tell you something.
Yeah. I've heard this.
Single mothers, let me tell you, I was raised by my mama. My mama raised me without no motherfucking help. Word up to J. Cole. Show him. Cole World, I'll show you a song. It's called Lost Ones by J. Cole. My mama raised me without no motherfucking help from no man. My mama deserves the world, and she deserves your mother's world too, in my eyes.
Ooh.
If I had the chance, I'd take her world from her and give it to mine. But every mama deserves that.
Oh, God.
Any mama that has at least done half what mama was done deserves that.
Yeah.
All glory to God. Alhamdulillah. I just want to get into one more thing. This fighting stuff, I'm nervous. I'm pumped about it. The confidence that's instilled in me None of you all can defeat me.
Oh shit.
I treat this like life or death. I get in there and it's war. Everything about every part of my day is war.
As soon as the gloves go on, or
sex,
as soon as the eyes open up?
Sex. As soon as the eyes woken up, those 100 push-ups I do as soon as I roll out of bed, war. That half a gallon of water I put down with 15 different antibiotic supplements that I put down, war.
What does that taste like?
Yeah, just flush them. I've taken so many pills. I've taken so many pills in my life. Like it's just like I can just garbage.
I don't even need water for my pills.
I need water for that many. That's war. Taking those, war. Going and getting my pre-workout meals in, war.
Taking the dog out to shit,
war. My 2.5 mile run before I go to the gym, war. Gym, that's the battle. That's battleground. That's where the battleground is.
Yeah.
Get on the track for my 2 mile sprint cool down, war. Go into my hour-long sauna, war.
Sweaty war.
Sweating with
bullets.
The gallon of water that I drink while I'm in the sauna that hour, war. Go home, take the dog out, war. Run my business, war. I treat everything like war. Dead serious.
And before you,
but I'm the least serious. I'm the least serious person you ever met. You're seeing me very serious right now. Usually, I do not have this on right here. I might have my hair.
He likes to let his hair down.
This means I'm busy. I'm gonna go ahead and show you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is this
I have a girl. I have a girlfriend, by the way. I know. Listen, and guys, your girlfriend's gonna say I'm cute. Please don't be mad at her. My face is scorching, and you can acknowledge that. It won't hurt you. I promise.
But those luscious locks.
Ladies, I'm sorry. I'm taking my girl. She'll probably dog walk you from my door to the dog park and then chain you up there.
Chain you up, you bitch.
Yep.
You bitch.
That was pretty.
Hell yeah.
That was pretty slick right there. I like what you did right there.
Oh yeah.
Your improv is improving drastically, bro.
It's just
I'm rubbing off on you.
Oh yeah, is that what it is?
No, I don't know if that's what it is. Maybe you've been working on it now, son.
I just talk to myself.
Well, you can't. No funny person doesn't talk to themselves.
Yeah.
Like only unfunny people don't talk to themselves. That's why. Like, why are you talking to yourself?
Yeah, they have no internal monologue.
Yeah, I get weak. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean while I'm talking to myself? I know you're dumb.
Yeah,
I know you're not funny. You don't have a single fucking thing.
Not a thought. Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so. Let me see.
It's in the filthy joke book.
This is the filthy one?
Nah, it's just looks horrible. My handwriting is god awful.
You're gonna have to start typing these.
Type it out.
I have a joke for you.
I'll get my assistant to do that.
I have a joke for you all.
What's that? A closing joke?
Alright.
To let the people take something home with
What
them?
has 3 legs?
Ooh, I enjoy these.
What has 3 legs? A 14 inch foot. Cannonballs for hands. Hear me out.
Your mom.
Steel wool for hair.
Ooh.
Fiberglass for skin.
Mm.
And an all diamond exterior with a heart of gold and a smile that can melt a sink.
Ooh, melt the sink. What's that?
This is Joe and Davis from down the K-hole.
Yeah,
it was a pleasure.
Y'all know it is.
It was a pleasure to give our combo to you guys. Anybody who listens or watches this, give us all the feedback you can. It's greatly supported. You don't have to subscribe. Give us everything you got on any corrections, anything you love. Tell us, we want to hear it all. Please. We will have a page up. We'll have a website. We'll have a page up. And we'll have channels up within the next 2 weeks. God bless everybody.
Yes, sir.
All praise to God. Alhamdulillah. And you all have a great, great 420. Toke one up for me. Don't beat your girl up. Don't take any pills. I don't condone that. And you all have a blessed, blessed, blessed day.
Bye.